lip implants. I have never done one, but I have one person who's inquired recently, actually, and I told her to listen into this conversation. I wanted to hear your thoughts. I mean, I've seen them, but I've never placed one. I know it's not a hard thing to do, but I'm not in love with the concept of it. Do you like them, silicone implants?
I've taken out more implants than I've put in.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
That's a good answer.
It's not a bad thing. You just have to be the right candidate. It's like anything else. As long as you're a good candidate, it's fine. You need to have enough volume to hide the implant. The implant itself feels like a pencil eraser. So if you can think like, oh, I'm going to have a pencil eraser inside my lip that's this long. Like, am I going to dig that? If you've got thin lips, guess what? You're not. It's going to look really stupid.
Yeah.
If you've got a lot of volume, then it's going to feel good and it's going to look good. And that's the conundrum, that you need to have some volume in order to put the implant so that it hides well. But the people that need the implant the most are the ones that don't have
really
volume.
thin lips, yeah.
So then you're putting in a tiny 2mm implant that does nothing. So then you bump it up to like a 4, and then it starts to look a little funky, but it's pushing the lip because you're changing the shape. And remember, shape first, then volume. Mm-hmm. So if you're distorting that volume, then, or that shape with the volume, then forget it. It's going to look stupid.
I've seen, like, on older patients, the edges start to kind of come through a little bit, and like not all the way through mucosa, but you know, they're pretty visible. It just doesn't look great. Yeah, so I just avoid it, but again, maybe for the right patient, it could make sense. What about fat transferred to the lips?
I do it. Yeah, I do it all the time.
Routinely, or
sorry
just...
about the screaming. Yeah, no, I do it all the time. As long as they need it. You know, if they have super thin lips and they're coming to me and they're like, I want these big pouty lips, I tell them, A, it's not going to happen. B, we can get you a little bit more volume with fat grafting. I traditionally do a fascia graft as opposed to fat injections. Oh. Very, very, very rarely will I do microdroplet fat injections into the lip. I'm not a huge fan of it unless I'm going for something not natural.
Like, where's the graft coming from?
The hip. Either the hip or the rib. I let people pick what area of the skin. Yeah. Either it hides in the bikini line so they can say it's like an appendectomy, or we take it right along the rib cage where their bra strap or their bikini strap. I mean, down here I always say the bikini. So wherever their bikinis would lie, that's what we'd use.
Right. Yeah, I think in part, like, you know, the patient demographic is different, you know, between like Manhattan and Miami. I don't know, just people here aren't always as willing to try lots of different things. A little bit more conservatism, but
the young patients here they're a little yeah.
But it's good, you know, because you get to pick the right sort of procedure, you know, for each person and everything.